So after 2 weeks, I am finally doing my question and answer video. I will be starting off with the most frequently asked questions first. I am 18 years old. I am Indian. I come from a state in the south of India called Kerala, but I am currently living in Austria. I am 170, which I believe is 5'7", and I use iMovie 11 to edit my videos, and I use the PowerShot SX200IS to film, which is actually just a photo camera. It's not even a video camera. But anyways, so now onto the questions that you guys asked. Where did the name Q-Fleck come from? The name Q-Fleck actually does have a story behind it, but it's a rather long story. So to cut it short, basically it was just an insider that I had with a friend of mine. So I guess you could say it was sort of like a nickname that I had, sort of. And when I made my YouTube channel, I didn't really think about it much. I just picked the first thing that popped into my head, and that was Q-Fleck. Have you ever thought of becoming a K-pop star? I'm not gonna lie, when I first got into K-pop, I thought it would be really cool to be a K-pop idol, but that didn't last very long, and I no longer have any desire of being a K-pop star. Not that I had a chance anyway. So no, I have not auditioned, and I will not be auditioning either. Dancing and singing are just hobbies of mine. What is your real name? My real name is Bluens. It's a rather unusual name, I guess, Bluens, but yeah. Hi, nice to meet you. What do your family and friends think about your K-pop covers? My parents are my #1 fans. They're the first ones to watch any cover that I upload, not because I show them, but actually because they're waiting in front of the computer for it to upload. Sometimes I upload my covers overnight, and I will find them the next morning eating breakfast and watching my covers. They're very supportive. I love them so much for that. And my mom is always there to like cheer me on whenever I just want to give up. And my dad is, he first didn't understand what really like subscribers and viewers were, but once he understood what it was, he's always watching my covers and waiting for the view count to rise and seeing if I got any more subscribers. So they're the best. And when it comes to friends, actually I only told 2 of my very close friends about my covers. I didn't want anybody else to know. It was like a big secret. I was very shy about it, but somehow people just kept on finding out. And I think by now most people do know that I have a YouTube channel. And now I'm okay with it too, and now it's not really like a big deal. My classmates who aren't even into K-pop, they're like subscribed to me, and they also watch my covers, so it's good to have support from like, you know, friends and family. If you could go on a date with an idol, who would you pick? Inyak from Super Junior, he is my bias. What is your favorite K-pop group? My favorite groups are Dongbangshiki with 5 members, and Super Junior. I do like other groups as well, but I guess I would say I'm a Cassie and an Elf, and all the other groups, I just like them. I'm not like, whoa, crazy about them. What's your favorite? Pepsi or Coke? Coke. Spicy or greasy? Spicy. Man's arms or hips? Arms. Inyak or IU? I love both, but I'll have to go for Inyak. Boyfriend or lover? Is there a difference? But I'll go for boyfriend. Comedy or horror? Horror. Chocolate or candy? Chocolate. How do you deal with haters? I ignore them. I do get a couple of hater comments here and there, but to this day I have never replied to a single one. I don't delete them either. I don't delete them or reply to them. I just leave them there because I just think they're a waste of time. I am open towards constructive criticism, but hating is not really helping me get anywhere. Plus they're just giving you a view, so awesome. I really don't think haters are a reason to be discouraged to make YouTube videos. Do you watch Korean dramas? Yes, I do. I try not to watch them during school time because I just get really addicted. So now that I've been on holiday, I was catching up with all the dramas that I wanted to watch. I recently watched Reply 1997. I really like that one, and I think my favorite one is probably Coffee Prince. What do you want to do in future? I don't know exactly what I want to do career-wise, so for now I'm just studying something that interests me, and after those years of studying and working, hopefully I will gain some more experience, and by that time I will know my way. Other than that, I would really love to travel. I'm really into languages and cultures and just different people, so I would love to travel and see more of the world. What are the trophies in your covers from? The trophies are from my Indian dancing. I do Indian classical dancing. For any of you who want to know more detail, I do Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, and Mohiniyattam. Those are the 3 dance types that I'm trained in the most. And there are many competitions going around, and that's what the trophies are from. Do you watch dance covers of other YouTubers, and have you thought of collaborating with them? I watch many other dance covers, and my favorite one is definitely Kautzen. In the beginning, I really wanted to collaborate with other YouTubers, and I wrote to a couple of them, but not many replied, and by now I'm not really into it anymore because it just takes so much more time, and I got so stressed out with school, and now I'm going to be starting university, so I doubt I'll have time for that. How long have you been dancing? The first time I danced on stage was when I was 5, and the first time I sang on stage was when I was 3. How many languages do you speak? I speak 3 languages fluently. I speak English, German, and my mother tongue, Malayalam. I learned Spanish for 4 years in high school, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue that, and I also started learning Korean on my own. So I guess I speak very basic Spanish and Korean, but I'm not fluent in those. How do you learn your covers? Wow, this is like a question that so many of you guys have asked. Basically, I watch the live performances or the dance versions of the dance, and then I just stand in front of a mirror and I look at the first move, press pause, try to do it myself. I work on that move until I think it looks right, and then I move on to the next move, press pause, try to do it in front of the mirror again. I will go through the whole dance like this step by step, and then I will start putting the pieces together. So that's how I learn my covers. What group do you like to cover the most? I prefer girl dances more just because they seem easier to me. I have a really hard time with boy dances. The most fun choreography that I danced to was probably Wonder Girls Like This. Can we send you fan mail? I'm really truly flattered that you would want to send me fan mail, but please don't waste your money on me, but thank you so much. Can you say something in German, and have you ever been approached on the street because of your covers? I'm gonna do a little 2-in-1 right now. Nein, ist mir noch nie passiert. Ich war mal bei einem K-Pop-Event vor ein paar Monaten und da haben mich schon 2, 3 Leute drauf angesprochen. Aber sonst einfach so auf der Straße ist mir noch nie passiert. So berühmt bin ich auch wieder nicht. How did you get into K-Pop? 2 good friends of mine were really into K-pop, and they showed me lots of songs, and I thought it was cool and nice, but I never really got into it. But then randomly on YouTube I saw a video and it had like Korean writing on it, so I thought, oh, this must be K-pop. So I just clicked it, and the song was Super Junior's Bonamana, and I really liked it. It made me want to dance, and I thought Kyuhyun was probably the most handsome guy on the planet. I thought Eunhyuk was really cool too with the sort of line that or scar that he had, and yeah, that's how I got into K-pop. Why did you decide to make covers? When I first found out about K-pop, the one thing that really attracted me to it was that every song had a choreography. And when I found other covers on YouTube, I thought it was a really good idea just to post it on YouTube and just get feedback from people. I've been doing Indian classical dancing since I was 7 years old, and so I also just wanted to try out something different and see if I could do that as well. Do you have a role model, and who are you inspired by? I don't have one specific role model. I think I'm just inspired, and I just look up to many people. And other than that, I'm also inspired just by situations in life. You know when you have like a reality flash and you're like, wow, hold on a second. Like those kind of moments really inspire me. And of course YouTubers. I really look up to Bubs Beauty and JS Lee because of their faith. They just seem like people who put their faith in front of them at all times and just make the best out of any situation. And I also look up to Jen from Clothes Encounters because I just think she has a really unique and remarkable personality. She just seems so confident about the person that she is, and that really inspires me as well. When is your birthday? My birthday is on April 1st. How do you stay so fit? Honestly, I would not call myself fit. I guess I'm thin, but definitely not like fit and healthy. I eat pretty carelessly. The only sport that I do is dancing, and I don't even dance on a regular basis. But I have been dancing since a very young age, so I guess that has definitely helped make my body into what it is now. My parents are also both rather on the thinner side, so I think it's also just genetics. But don't be fooled, I don't have a really fit body. I'm not the healthiest person out there either. Where did you get your Converse wedges from? This has been asked so often. I got them from a shop called Vögele, and I really don't think that they have that worldwide, but I'm sure you can get them at really many different places. So I think we have come to an end. Thank you so much for all your questions. I really did read through every single comment that I got. I'm sorry if I could not answer your question. I wish I could really just say thank you to each and every one of you. It really meant a lot to me to read such sweet messages. So thank you so much for watching, and bye!